Hey guys, this is Keith Gilbert. In this video, we're going to talk about the 4 steps to viral video marketing success. First, we're going to talk about what's so great about viral video marketing. Well, I think the only way to do that is to show you a couple examples. Let's say you played guitar and you also sold a course online how to play guitar, and you put a video on YouTube of yourself playing. Or let's say you were in an underground band and you created a music video for your group. Or let's say you were a good dancer and put a video on YouTube of yourself dancing. Well, these are all real case studies. This first guy has 56 million views. These second guys have 44 million views, and I happen to know their video cost less than $10 to create. And this last guy has 115 million views. And the cool part about all these videos is these guys are all making money from their video. This first guy, or at least the person who put the video up, is selling a guitar course, and he links to it from the description box on the video. These second guys are obviously selling their music, and this third guy is selling a book on how to dance. So obviously viral video marketing works. I'm sure these guys are making a lot of money. So I'm going to show you how you can create your own successful viral video. There are 4 steps to creating a viral video. The first step is to plan your video. And before you start doing that, you have to know what kind of videos go viral. The first kind of video that goes viral is how-to videos or instructional videos. This video itself is an instructional video. Show people how to do something, or instruct people how to do something. Those videos do really well. The second kind of video that really works well is humorous or comedy videos. Comedy videos make up a large portion of YouTube and other video sharing sites, so obviously those videos work really well. Music videos, or anything music related, really works well because people pass it on to their friends. Anything that makes the viewer go cool or wow gets passed around a lot and has a really viral effect and gives you lots of views. Sad or angering videos, anything that kind of brings up emotions in the viewers, has a viral effect. Anything inspirational or personal makes you feel connected to the video. Those videos do really well. Or of course, anything weird, gross, or shocking gets passed around a lot, as you can imagine. So if you want to create a viral video, make sure it's one of these types, because these types are the kind of videos that do really well. So here's some good news. You might be a little bit worried about coming up with some brilliant idea for your video, and the good news is you don't have to do that. You can simply base your video on what your market wants to see, and you can do that by watching forums and mailing lists in your market. Just see what people are talking about, see what they're asking questions about. You can also see what people are emailing you about if you're an expert in your market or something like that. You can also find news articles and press releases in your market or related to your market. Just see what's going on, what are the fads and trends. So that's how you can get an idea for a video. Another idea of how to find a video to make is look for videos in your market that are already working. But of course, you can't steal their ideas or plagiarize or anything like that. You just want to see what kind of video is working well already. For example, take the photography market. I went to YouTube and typed in photography and looked at the top videos for photography. There was a photography tutorial on depth of field, had 253,000 views. There was also a tutorial on portrait photography that had 217,000 views. And finally, there was just a video giving 10 tips on how to use your digital camera that had 180,000 views. So it looks like the how-to video type is working well in the photography market. So you might want to start off with that type of video. It doesn't mean that other types of videos aren't going to work, but you might want to just start with that kind of video. So next you've got to ask yourself, how are you going to promote yourself or your company or your product with this video? Well, the first option that people always think of is to, directly promote their video, directly promote their product in their video. Create some kind of like commercial to try to sell their product or something like that. But that's probably not the best solution. My suggestion is to create a kind of a standalone viral video that gets lots of views by itself, and then you're going to subtly advertise your company or product at the beginning and or end of your video. So you want to create some kind of video that people pass around, but then your name or your website is kind of attached to that kind of subtly. Also, make sure you advertise your website in the description box of your video, because that's one way you can get people to your website. Finally, a question lots of people have is whether you should script your video or not. And it kind of depends. It's kind of up to you. If you're looking for a more professional feel and you want kind of a perfect video, then you'll definitely want to script your video. Otherwise, if you're looking for a more personal feel, go with an extemporaneous approach. That is, don't write out every word you're going to say or anything like that. Just write out the main ideas of what you want to say and just go with that. So that's step one. By now you should have planned out your video and kind of got an idea of what you want to do. So the next step is you're going to actually create your video. First, you have to decide, though, whether you're going to do it yourself or you're just going to outsource it. And I recommend, if you're fairly tech savvy, just do it yourself. It's not that hard. But of course, if you're not, and if you have the budget, I would just recommend you outsource it, because there are all kinds of companies and freelancers that are willing to do this kind of thing for you. Look on websites like Elance, Get a Freelancer, or Guru.com. Or if you're looking to work with someone locally, you can post a job on Craigslist.com, or you can check with your local college or university and find, a film student or somebody like that that's looking for a job. So if you do create your video yourself, you're going to need a couple tools. Of course, you're going to need a video camera, but these aren't as expensive as people think. You can get a decent one for $200 or less, or if you want to spend a little bit more, if you spend, $500 to $1,000, you can get a really amazing camera for that price. You're also going to need a video editor, obviously, like the free Windows Movie Maker or Pinnacle Studio, which is what I usually use, Sony Vegas, or Apple iMovie. You may need other accessories, especially if you're looking for like a professional feel, like a camera tripod, some lights to give you a good video, or some clip-on microphones. An alternative to all of this is to use screen capture software, and that's what I'm doing right now. You just record a video on your computer. It records your computer screen. I'm using my personal software called Cam Studio IM. You can get that at camstudioim.com. Finally, you want to make sure your video at least looks good. Now, no matter what you do, you can't guarantee your idea is going to catch on or if it's going to have a viral effect. But if you at least have a good looking video, you have a decent chance at success already. So make sure you do that. Now, I'm not going to go through, the details on how to actually create your video, because I'll be honest, there are tons of resources on that already. You can see your user manuals for your camera, your editor, and there are tons of other books and resources on this subject, so check those out. So once you've actually created your video, you're going to move on to step 3,